As most of you asked for this, today we're reviewing Forex Tester Online. Forex Tester Online is a web-based backtesting platform. It lets you test your trading strategies using real historical market data without risking actual money. Pretty straightforward concept, but it also covers the huge amount of data, depending on the instrument. It can get you even up to 22 years back. Here's the thing about backtesting. Most traders skip it entirely. They jump straight into live trading to blow their account.
Are you serious?
Then blame the market or someone else. But a successful tests their strategies thoroughly before putting real money on the line. Backtesting isn't glamorous. It's not exciting. But it's the difference between gambling and trading with an edge. You can see exactly how your strategy would have performed over months or years of market data in just a few hours. In this review, I'll walk you through everything you need to know about this platform. We'll create a project from scratch, explore all the features, run some manual backtests, and we'll even show you how to upload custom indicators directly to the platform. Specifically, we'll be uploading and testing the popular UT Bot Alerts indicator from TradingView, obviously as title suggests. We'll run 100 trades backtesting with this indicator, and we'll give you our honest take on whether this platform is actually worth using. So this is what you see when you first log in. A simple interface that gets straight to the point. Right away, you'll notice two main features: Prop Challenge and Blind Testing Mode. The Prop Challenge is basically their take on those prop firm challenges that everyone's talking about these days. You get a virtual account with specific rules and targets, just like the real prop firms. The Blind Testing Mode is actually pretty clever. It lets you practice trading without knowing what asset you're trading, what time period, or even what the current price is. Removes all that bias where you might think, oh, I know Bitcoin pumped in 2021, so I'll just buy everything.
I'm gonna come. Oh.
Up here or down here in the main area, you've got your projects. Since this is a fresh account, it's empty, but you can see there's a search bar and some filters. Simple and easy to understand. To actually start using this thing, you hit New Project, and that's where the real setup begins. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, so this is the project creation screen. It's split into two main sections: symbol selection on the left and all your settings on the right. For symbols, you've got a decent selection here. There's commodities like natural gas, crude oil, and wheat. Then you've got US stocks: Apple, Amazon, Alibaba, the usual suspects. And of course, Forex pairs. You can search for specific symbols or use the drop-down filters to narrow things down. Pretty standard stuff. Now over here is where it gets more interesting. You've got time zone settings, and they're actually pretty detailed about it. You can set your time zone, session close times, and even daylight saving time preferences. This leverage slider goes from 1x all the way up to 1000x. Most people probably shouldn't touch anything above 10x, but hey, it's there if you want to blow up your virtual account faster. The testing period setup is straightforward. You pick a start date, this one's set to April 2018, and you can either set an end date or just let it run until the present. This toggle at the bottom is actually important. Forward testing only mode means you can't accidentally look into the future when you're backtesting. Once you've got everything set up, you just hit Create Project, and we're off to the races. So this is where you'll be spending most of your time. The chart takes up the majority of the screen. No unnecessary clutter blocking your view of the price action. Up here, you've got your time frame selection: 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, all the way up to monthly. Plus, you can add custom time frames. You can choose between candlesticks, line charts, bars, or Heikin Ashi candles. It's a solid selection that covers everything most traders actually use. The chart itself displays clean candlestick data. Price scale is over here on the right, and it adjusts automatically as you zoom in and out. All your drawing tools are stacked vertically on the left side. You've got trend lines, rectangles, text tools, and all other the tools you actually use. Up here are your playback controls in a floating bar that you can move anywhere on screen. You can play market data forward, pause it, speed it up, or go step by step. The speed multiplier can really fly if you want to blast through months of data in minutes. At the bottom, you've got your account information, balance, equity, P&L, all that good stuff. It updates in real time as you trade, just like a real platform would. And when you're ready to place a trade, there's this new order button that opens up your order entry screen. You can also access this through the floating control bar for quicker order placement. So this is where you actually place your trades. The order window is pretty clean. You've got market, limit, and stop order types across the top. Most of your backtesting will probably be market orders since you're testing entry signals in real time. Though limit and stop orders are handy if you're testing more sophisticated strategies or want to see how your system performs when entering at specific price levels. Here's your buy and sell buttons with live pricing. Position sizing is down here. You can set your lot size, and it shows you the dollar value of the trade, and you can see exactly how much you're risking. These checkboxes let you set stop loss and take profit levels. You can set them by price, by points, by dollar amount, or by percentage. Pretty flexible. For stop loss and take profit, you can simply use these sliders so you can see the position size right away and the exact amount you're about to risk. Once you check those boxes, you get these input fields where you can specify your exact levels. It calculates everything automatically, so you don't have to do math in your head while you're focused on the chart. Hit place order, and your trade is in the system. Your active positions show up down here in the bottom panel. You can see your entry price, current P&L, and manage the trade from here. If you click or access the navigation menu, you get this historical moments feature. It's basically a way to jump to specific market events or situations. You can quickly jump to things like next sessions, next news event, or next day open. This is actually pretty useful if you're testing how your strategy performs around specific market conditions instead of just grinding through months of random data. You can speed up through boring periods and slow down when things get interesting. The speed multiplier can really fly through data when you need it to. In the settings, you've got way more customization than you'd expect. There's general settings, project settings, chart settings, leverage controls, symbol properties, and even commission settings. You can actually simulate real trading costs, which is pretty useful if you want to test your strategy to a T. There's even keyboard shortcuts that you can customize to your preference, which is a nice touch. Once you get comfortable with the platform, you can navigate and place trades pretty quickly without clicking through menus all the time. For analytics, you get surprisingly detailed performance metrics that update as you trade. We're talking win rates, profit factors, drawdown analysis, trade distribution, risk metrics, and even trading activity patterns by hour and day. It covers pretty much everything you'd want to analyze about your strategy's performance.
All of those sounds that are trapped in your mind.
Most backtesting platforms lock you into their built-in indicators, but Forex Tester Online lets you upload your own JavaScript indicators. The process is straightforward. You upload your JavaScript file, and the platform integrates it into the chart. This opens up significant possibilities because you're not limited to basic moving averages and RSI. Here's where it gets valuable. You can take indicators from TradingView, those PineScript indicators everyone uses, and convert them to JavaScript for this platform. It's not a one-click conversion, but it's definitely achievable if you have programming knowledge or access to someone who does. Once you've got your custom indicator loaded, it appears on the chart just like any built-in indicator. You can adjust settings, change colors, and customize the display to match your preferences. For our demonstration, we'll backtest the popular UT Bot Alerts indicator using manual testing to show the complete process from setup to execution. The actual testing begins with chart setup. We load the BTC USD chart with our chosen time frame and add the custom UT Bot indicator along with both EMAs. The platform's interface makes this straightforward once the custom indicator is uploaded. With the indicator already converted from TradingView's Pine script to JavaScript and uploaded, we'll configure it with a key value of 2 and an ATR period of 10. Then add 50 and 100 EMAs for trend confirmation. We'll keep the strategy rules simple and systematic. For long positions, we need the 50 EMA positioned above the 100 EMA, confirming a bullish trend, combined with a buy signal from the UT Bot Alerts. Short positions require the opposite setup. The 50 EMA below the 100 EMA for bearish confirmation, paired with a sell signal from the UT Bot. For signal identification, we advance through historical data using the platform's speed controls, watching carefully for the confluence of EMA positioning and UT Bot signals. This is where the time compression feature becomes valuable, allowing us to experience months of market conditions in a much shorter time frame. When our conditions align, we'll use market orders for immediate execution, though you could alternatively use limit orders placed at the current price level for better control over entry points. We use simple risk management rules: stop losses below swing lows for longs, above swing highs for shorts, risking 1% per trade and targeting 2 times the risk amount. The order placement process follows a clear sequence. First, we identify the signal confluence where EMA alignment matches the UT Bot signal. Next, we calculate the appropriate position size based on our 1% account risk rule. Then we place the market order for immediate entry, immediately followed by setting our predetermined stop-loss level and establishing our take-profit target at the 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio. This comprehensive analysis reveals whether the strategy is worth considering for live trading. This manual approach allows you to understand exactly how the strategy performs while gaining experience with the platform's trading interface and seeing how your custom indicator behaves in real market conditions. After a few trades, you'll start accumulating valuable data for your strategy and can compare it with other strategies you'll test in the future. All your data will be structured in the analytics section for easy analysis. Now let's run our 100 trades test and check the results. Honestly, it took much faster than expected with that fast-forward slider. Here you can see the results after 100 trades. By the way, you can suggest strategies in the comments section too. Let us know your preferred strategies and custom indicators you'd like us to test. The platform also offers an automation feature that's currently in beta mode. This allows you to set up rules based on your indicator signals to run automated backtests, executing trades based on your programmed criteria rather than manual clicking. While this feature is constantly improving, it's worth noting that it's still in development. The team actively incorporates user feedback to enhance the automation capabilities, so users can contribute to its evolution by sharing their experiences and suggestions. The automation can process months or years of data in minutes. Now let's be honest about the cost. Forex Tester Online has 2 main pricing options, and they're currently running some decent discounts. The yearly subscription is $159, down from $199, and there's a lifetime option for $239, reduced from $299. When you break it down, the yearly plan works out to about $13 per month, which honestly isn't bad if you're serious about developing and testing strategies. The lifetime option? Well, if you're planning to stick with this long term, it pays for itself in less than 2 years, compared to the annual plan. Both options give you access to their entire database of 260 symbols. We're talking Forex pairs, crypto, stocks, indices, metals, commodities, and futures. Plus, they back it up with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you're not stuck if it doesn't work out. For our viewers, we've got an additional discount code that can save you even more. I'll drop that link in the description below. Is it worth it? Look, $13 per month isn't pocket change, but when you consider what professional backtesting software usually costs, it's pretty reasonable. The tick-level data alone would cost you significantly more from other providers, and you're getting the entire testing environment on top of that. The lifetime option makes sense if you're committed to this approach long-term. Given there's no free trial, consider whether you're ready to commit to a paid subscription with the safety net of a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're serious about strategy development, the investment is justified, and you can test interface compatibility and symbol availability risk-free. If you're exploring casually, start with free alternatives first and upgrade when you're ready to commit. We'll put the link in the description. Use our code to get a discount. And if you found this review helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more Trading Tool and TradingView indicator reviews. Drop a comment and let us know. What's your current backtesting setup? Are you winging it with gut feelings, or do you have a systematic approach? We read every comment and often turn them into future video ideas. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best trading system is the one you've actually tested. See you in the next one.